Hi instructors, my name's Jennifer Morley and I just wanted to take a few minutes to show you around our ENG 124 7-week course and give you some ideas of some areas that you may want or need to update when you begin teaching this course. The first thing that I want to show you is we do have a welcome announcement here, and that might be something that you do want to put in your own voice or maybe add some other details. Along with this little announcement, we have a course overview video. This is something that I created, but you might want to create your own with your own voice and highlighting the details that you see as most important. This video is just really an overview to help students navigate the course, show them where some things are for those first couple weeks. So again, you are welcome to use it, but you're also welcome to replace it with your own course orientation video. Another thing you'll need to edit is this instructor widget. On this main page, we want to have your name, your email, your phone number, your office if applicable. But you'll need to edit it to do that. And to edit the widget, you can just click on this arrow here and hit edit this widget. And then you need to come over here to the content. And then you'll be able to see what we were just looking at in the widget. And you'll also be able to, again, just back up, delete over this, and replace it with your own information. And you'll want to replace all three of these things. This widget also does take you to the instructor information, which is another thing you'll want to edit. So if you just click on this widget here, it'll take you to this instructor information page. You can see it's part of this Start Here Course Information Hub module, but it's a direct link for students so that they can get to your information. So this is something, again, you'll need to hit edit HTML, and then you can include your name, your background, your picture if that's what you like to do. Another thing that you do need to edit before your course begins is in our content. And again, we have this Start Here. That's where we just were when we clicked on that widget. And if I click on that again, you can see this course orientation video is the same video that I have posted in the announcements. So if you decide to change that one, you'll want to update this one as well. This is where we just were looking at the instructor information. This will stay the same. It's a link to our syllabus, which is the same for all ENG 124 courses at the college. But this course policy and expectations does have a few areas where you need to edit. So if you just click on the arrow and hit edit HTML and scroll down, you can see these areas here where it tells you to insert contact information, include how to schedule an appointment, etc., etc. So you'll want to edit that page as well. The last thing I really wanted to show you has to do with groups. We have set up our discussions where students are going to be posting their videos as groups because most of our classes usually have 20 students. And so we put them in groups so that in the discussion they will only see, generally we have groups of 5 if the numbers work out that way. And so each of them will only see 4 other classmates' posts. And that way they'll know exactly whose posts they need to watch and comment on, because the commenting on the speeches is also a graded and expected item. So what we do is, for instance, in week 1, we have the first discussion is the introduction presentation, and that is already set up to have a group. The thing is, you have to put students in the groups once you have enrollment in your course. You can't do it until the students are actually enrolled in the course. So that's why we can't do that ahead of time. To put students into groups, just click on this administration and click on course administration, and then come down to the groups in the learner's management. And I've already created a bunch of categories. One for each one of these discussions where students are going to be posting either information like their proposals or their videos. I like to change the groups for each assignment, mainly so that they can all get to know one another, but also because in my experience, there often are one or two students who are consistently late or who are consistently don't post at all. And so instead of having one group that's always one person short or always is dealing with someone who's late, it kind of spreads that around so that not one group isn't always only having to do 3 while everybody else has to do 4. However, if you want to make your groups consistent, you can also do that. We're going to go here for the informative presentation. I have them set up so that there's 4 groups. Again, because I'm used to seeing 20 students. The courses usually do fill. And then I put 5 students in each group. If you find you have a smaller class, you can just click on one of these groups and hit delete. Let's say if you have 15, you might still want to have only have 3 groups of 5. So you can always change the number of groups if that suits your course better. To actually enroll students, one way you can do it is by clicking on the group 1 and then hit enroll users, and then it'll bring your users up that you can enroll. However, I much prefer to just click on this here and click enroll users, because then with one click it allows you to do all 4 groups at once. It also kind of gives you a better idea of who's where because you can see the big picture. So then I might just add my first 3 to group 1, my next 3 to group 2, my next 3 to group 3, and then I only have 2 people for group 4 in this class. And then I just click save, and then those groups will be set. Now again, this is just for the informative presentation. I would then go back and do groups for each one of the different presentations. So again, if I do the proposal, you can see there's nobody in those groups. I have to do the same thing that I just did with enrolling users for each group. Okay, I hope this is helpful and makes sense. If you have any questions, you can reach me through email. My email address is jmorley@dtcc.edu. I hope you enjoyed teaching this course.